Fred Moore here, keynote speaker, entertainer, and bold guy. 101 life secrets. Today, number 14, share your knowledge. That's what I'm doing right now with you. I'm sharing my knowledge. I'm sharing these 101 life secrets, aren't I? When you share your knowledge, there are a few things that happen. Number one, it's an ego boost for you, right? You're sharing what you know with somebody else, with somebody that probably doesn't know what you know. It helps you make you feel a little bit important, right? I'm not saying I know everything. I'm so egotistical. I used to be egotistical, but I'm too great for that now. That's a joke. That's a joke, people. It does help boost your ego, right? Your self-confidence. You're sharing your knowledge, right? Here's something that I know that you don't know. Or maybe you do know. Maybe I've got some facts, some information that are new to you, right? You know some of this, but not all of this. So by sharing your knowledge, you're going to boost your self-confidence. You're going to interact socially with somebody. You're going to get that endorphin hit from that interaction, that contact with somebody, right? That happiness level is gonna go up. All the stuff that happens when your dopamine, all these technical terms, basically. When you share your knowledge, it's gonna help you internally, right? Your subconscious, right? Hey, look, I'm important. Somebody's actually listening to me. That's one thing it does. Also, when you share your knowledge, you're making the world a better place, right? You are helping somebody else. And I think that's the goal with sharing your knowledge, isn't it? Is you're helping somebody else. You're telling them something they didn't know, maybe something that they need to know, maybe something they want to know, maybe something they should know. I'm a parent. I have two daughters. I'm constantly sharing my knowledge with them. When we raise somebody, when we raise our kids, we're sharing our knowledge, our experiences with them. I'm helping to shape their personalities, their minds, hopefully in a good way, hopefully in a positive way. Now, there's a caveat with this. Share your knowledge when it's appropriate. Maybe you know somebody like this, but I knew a guy who knew a lot about everything. And he liked to share that knowledge. And it's fantastic. He knew all this stuff. He would study and he just knew a lot about a lot. But it got to the point where it became irritating because no matter what the situation was, oh, that's a nice plant. Actually, you know, that plant was from the region of Indonesia back in 1948. It was in what? How do you know all this stuff now? I don't know if he was just, Googling everything, looking on, oh, maybe he's going to ask about that. Maybe he's got a chip. I don't know. But he knew a lot about everything, and he constantly shared this information. If you're a Cheers fan, you know who I'm talking about. Cliff Clavin. Yes, the mailman, Cliff Clavin. He knew everything. And it got to be really, really irritating. So share your knowledge when it's appropriate. Share your knowledge when it's not going to conflict with somebody's personal beliefs. Now, I know, but wait a minute. What if they're wrong? I need to share my knowledge and show, no, you're wrong. You're completely wrong. Sometimes people like to share their knowledge just for that fact. I get to prove somebody's wrong, or I get to prove that somebody's an idiot. No, you're wrong. Come to my side. Come to Moo. These are the droids. Share your knowledge doesn't mean convert somebody. Now, I understand, especially in this political climate, right? It's this side or that side. And there's hardly any middle ground anymore. But if you share your knowledge in a non-confrontational way, I think it's going to help bring both sides closer to the middle, which is where we really need to be, isn't it? I'm not getting political. I'm talking about just society as a whole. We don't need to be fighting each other. There's so many things that are wrong in this world that we should be fighting and not each other just because our ideas, our morals, our values conflict with each other. And if you really look at it, sometimes it's not that big of a difference, is it? No. Share your knowledge with the idea that you want to help somebody. Share your knowledge with the idea that you want to help them grow, that you want to help them solve a problem that they have. You're not sharing your knowledge to change their mind because you are not going to change anybody's mind. Nobody's going to change your mind. Only you are going to change your mind. Only they are going to change their mind. They have to decide they're going to change their mind, their opinion, their values, maybe, if it's a huge, huge shift. So yes, gather this information that you have. Gather your skills, your talents, and share your knowledge. It'll make the world a better place.